Hello lovely book nerd friends, my name is Megan if you're new here, or if you aren't new here, hello, I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to this week's reading vlog. It is October 4th, the day where social media collapsed and everybody realized that they are very dependent on social media. All kidding aside, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook we're all out of order for a big portion of today. It didn't really impact me because like 2.5 weeks ago now, I decided, my god I can't talk, I decided I had enough of social media and deleted all of them except Twitter off my phone because I really essentially only spend like 15 minutes a day on Twitter. And there's that. I haven't been doing the best mentally. I'm kind of out of whack, out of routines. Ever since my operation, it's been gradually getting back to things, which I never really talked about. I can talk about it more in this vlog. But that's why the last 2 weeks of Believathon have no vlogs. I did read some books, I'll talk about them in my recent reads, but we're starting fresh with a new month. I will present to you now my TBR for the month. If you haven't seen my TBR jar picks, my October TBR, I'll leave it in the cards for extra info on all the books. But in here there is also Kingdom of the Curse, which releases tomorrow, which is a big part of why I wanted to start a weekly reading vlog, as well as the Hawthorne Legacy, which I forgot to mention in my TBR, but I'm rolling that one over from September. The Hawthorne Legacy is a sequel to the Inheritance Games, which is a YA mystery novel. So, the first book I tried to tackle for my TBR was Fabled by Adrienne Young. This is for my prompt to read a book out of my comfort zone. I was really looking forward to this because it has pirates, but honestly, I literally read 15 pages. I'm not liking this at all. The writing is confusing, and I don't know if it's because of the mindset I'm in. Maybe I'm the problem here, not the book. I just can't get into it, which is really unfortunate. So I'm putting this down for now. It's like a light DNF. I'm probably going to put it back on my shelves and try to get back to it this month. But if it doesn't happen, this book is just going to go. I have so many books to read in my lifetime that I'm not going to force myself to read books I don't like. But I know this one had like a light romance and all that stuff, so I'll probably give it a go somewhere later in the month. Now, the game plan for this week, one is to read more of the Hawthorne Legacy. This one I am 20% in, or 75 or 76 pages in. I'm loving this book as much as I loved the first one. Jennifer Lynn Barnes has been a favorite author of mine ever since her Natural series, which is one of the first books I talked about on my channel. If you've been an OG and have been watching me that long, bless your heart, honestly. So I would like to read more of that this week. I also want to read Kingdom of the Curse when it comes. I do have the Fairy Loot as well as the Bookish Box editions, but those won't be coming until like late November or December. So I did pre-order a regular copy of that one. It should be coming on Wednesday. And that's definitely one I want to read near the end of the week. I do work 14 or 15 hours days both Saturday and Sunday, but Monday is Thanksgiving. I am Canadian, so we'll see how this whole vlog goes. And then the last book I am currently reading is inside my beautiful book bestie, which this is Audrey Rose and Thomas, my OGs, my favorites, love them from the Stalking Jack the Ripper series. But in this is The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang, which I started this afternoon. I had to stay home today from class because my cat wasn't doing too well. She's doing better now, but I didn't want to leave her alone. The past few weeks really have been all over the place, so I do apologize if my mood is in and out, you know. Rough patches, they happen. But I am now just chapter 7 or 55 pages in, and I love this. I read The Heart Principle in September last month, and I really fell in love with Helen Huang's writing. This one and The Bride Test are both in third person, whereas The Heart Principle was in first, but I didn't really mind either or. Like she's doing both of them incredibly well. This one follows Stella and Michael as characters. Stella is on the autism spectrum, and Michael is a male escort, and he's going to teach her about relationships, and they're falling in love in the process. So those are the books I'm trying to read. Obviously, throughout the rest of the month, I'm going to, you know, break out like a romance with a mystery and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of like the game plan here. But yeah, I just wanted to start the vlog, say hello, and is there anything interesting going on this week? We shall see as it comes. It is the on sale week on Friday for my Always Fully Booked, one of my yearly Christmas gifts. So I need to get one of those on Friday, and that's pretty much it for now. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow when I have some more updates. Happy Tuesday! My cat is snoring here. I think you can peep her, hence why the bed isn't made, and this angle is kind of wonky, but we're rolling with it. It is almost noon and almost time for me to leave for my internship. If you are new to my channel, I am a second-year social work student in a university here in Quebec, Canada. And my internship on Tuesdays are kind of like the afternoon into the evening. So I usually leave for my internship ahead of time and get more time to read in the car. So I wanted to update you guys on my progress of reading before I do some more of it today, because I am now 48% through the Kiss Quotient. I'm on page 158 or chapter 15, I think. Let me check. Yeah. And I read all of that yesterday. I haven't been reading or picking up books in a couple of days, so it feels very nice to be enjoying this as much as I am. This, as I mentioned, follows Stella and Michael, and Stella is on the autism spectrum. Essentially, she hires Michael, who is a male escort, to teach her things. It starts off as... There's so many weird noises. I am so sorry. I don't know what's happening. This sounds like a terrible car. Anywho, I hope you don't hear it too much. But yeah, it starts out as like she wants him to teach her about sex, but turns into them kind of having an agreement that they're going to fake date so that she can learn more standard things about relationships, because she's realized she doesn't know much about relationships in general, and the sex things were giving her too much anxiety. That's kind of where I'm at in the story. There has been some scenes that have given me secondhand embarrassment. If you've read this book, the family dinner scene in the first portion of this book was hard to read, definitely hard to read, and the bar scene was kind of interesting as well. We have seen our main character, well, Stella's character, meet Michael's family and some of the other characters who have their books after Michael and Stella. I've already read Kwan's book, so it's interesting to see how he was introduced in the first one. And overall, I am absolutely adoring this. The writing styles in these books just are absolutely phenomenal, and I'm so glad I'm finally getting to these. I will probably want to read The Bride Test not too long after, so I could have read all of Helen Huang's books. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm going to try to read some more while I wait for my internship. I am a little tired. I haven't been sleeping great, and I woke up early to do some more homework this morning, and tomorrow I wake up at 4:30 to go to school. Love that. But those were the reading updates. I did forget to mention the other day that I started reading on my Kindle as well. A book that is on Prime, and I'm now 40% of the way through. What am I doing? What is the name? I just want the name of the book, y'all. The Sweetest Oblivion. It's like a mafia romance book everybody was talking about, and I have never in my life read a mafia romance before, and I'm really loving this one. It follows Elena and what's the name of this man? Nicholas, I think. And essentially Elena is the daughter of a mafia mobster, and she did something in her past which is causing her not to be able to marry, and instead her younger sister is going to be forced to marry another mobster who is like very well known, very dangerous. And what happens is that Elena and that mobster actually have chemistry, and she's kind of attracted to him, but it's kind of forbidden because obviously he's supposed to marry her sister, and he is also attracted to her. It's a dual perspective, more heavily focused on Elena, but honestly, this is amazing. I want a physical copy of that book so bad. I put it on my wish list. That and Frostheart right now are like the books I want to get. Frostheart 2. But yeah, I'm loving it. I'm so happy it's included on Prime. If you have Prime and were curious about the hype, you can get it for free. So, yeah, maybe I'm going to read some more of that this week. I don't really know what I'm doing at this point, but at least I'm reading. So, I'm going to go now to finalize the little things I have to do before I leave, and I'll update you guys when I have more time. Happy Wednesday! It is technically my weekend. I have Thursday and Friday off. I just had a great slice of pizza. I'm wearing a new shirt, which I don't know if you can see. It says tacos and tennis. Felt cute. My hair isn't cute, but we can ignore that. So, reading updates. I finished the Kiss Quotient today. I took my break between my two classes outside and read the end of this. It came up as a very high 4-star on Callbio, so technically like a 4.5. I really loved this. I think both characters were so fun to read about. I love the messages and the impact of this book and the representation. I do think some scenes did blur some lines sometimes, and I feel like it's something I've seen come up on reviews more than once. I did, however, really love the hero. A lot of people said he was bland. I personally really loved him. A lot of this has to do with a physical attraction at first, and obviously the encounters they have at first are off base, like they're based off of sex, because that's what Michael is hired for. I'm not gonna go like too into detail about this, but I thought that the way the relationship progressed was very realistic in my eyes anyways, as much as it could be for this kind of scenario. So we can officially remove this from the best invention in the world, which is this book bestie. So let me remove the Kiss Quotient. I can put it back on my shelves. One book down for the month, but again, loved it. I will talk about it more in my wrap-up, but it was an excellent read. I read it like in a day and a half, and now I want to read the Bride Test so I can have read all of these authors' books. This author, wow, I can't talk. Now, after that, I had just a little bit of time to keep going with the Inheritance games. No, why do I keep calling it by the first book? The Hawthorne Legacy. I'm now on page 85, so I literally read like 10 or 12 pages. Still loving it. Love the mystery. This is another one I do want to try to get to this week. Obviously, I'm just over 20% of the way, so I'm going to need to read a lot more. But it is on the docket. Now, the most important part. I got some packages, one of them which is Kingdom of the Cursed, the other one is a Christmas book, so I thought I would open them with you because your gal pal is very excited. So, also, I don't know if I mentioned, sorry for the lighting, it's like later in the evening, so it's dark outside. That was scary. I'm guessing this is the paperback. Yeah, okay. Why is this so bent out of shape? Oh, Jesus. Anywho, The Holiday Swap by Maggie Knox, who I believe is a Canadian author. The book is... like, what is this? I'm gonna need to put some heavy books on top. This is the story of two twin sisters who both have like stuff they're annoyed with in their life or need a change, and it's just not the best, like they're not feeling the best, so decide to do what they used to do when they were kids, and it's actually to swap lives because I guess they're like identical twins. But then everything kind of gets jumbled when they both meet men, and it's set during the holiday season. It sounded absolutely phenomenal. I had not heard of this until I went on the Indigo website. This was part of the most anticipated reads where you would get 500 extra points for pre-ordering. So I did, and I'm so happy to be like building up my Christmas collection for this year, because I'm gonna go all out with the decorating and everything. Like, subscribe if you love Christmas, because you don't want to miss out. And the spine is so cute too. It has like Christmas lights, and it's a very, very aesthetic book, so love that. But the real reason we're here is for my first copy of Kingdom of the Cursed. I would give my life away for a Barnes & Noble edition as well, because it has chapters from Wrath's perspective. So if there are ever any left and I have the coins, I'ma buy it. And I have, as I mentioned, the Fairy Loot and the Bookish Box editions coming. This is just the regular edition, because I could not wait for like 2 or 3 extra months to, you know. Oh my god. I am like scared because, you know, I haven't seen it in person yet. Why? Wow, this feels chunky. Okay, if this looks like the front. It's stunning! I thought it was gonna be more blue, but it's like cold tones and like the spine. And like the inside pages are blue. And I love it. They fully went with the blue theme. Oh wow. Also, I feel like I need to correct myself. I thought this was a duology. Happily, though, it is not. It is a series. That is what Carrie said the other day. So, I don't know what to do with myself. This is a chunky book. How long? I don't want to spoil myself. 436 pages. It's a chunker. Oh. Stunning. I'm so excited. So anyways, I'm gonna go and like do dishes and stuff, but I'll update you when I have more updates, probably on this or the Hawthorne Legacy stuff. Friday. I look a mess. I'm wearing my old glasses, but we're moving on. I haven't spoken to you in 2 days? Is that correct? I don't recall. But I think I did include some footage of yesterday, because yesterday was so fun, you guys. I went out with my mom, my sister, and my niece. We went to a place near us that is a réserve faunique. I don't remember how to say that in English, but it's essentially a place that is preserved where you can go walk around and there are birds and you can feed them. So I like hand-fed birds, and it's all like a protected area for the wildlife. And we also went out to eat, and it was just a very fabulous day. I also went and had dinner at my parents' house, and I came home and I was just in a really good mood. But I really haven't done much more reading. However, I think it did a great deal for my mental health, because I've been feeling sort of sluggish. I think I mentioned this already. But yeah, I haven't picked up a book, which I know was unfortunate. I'm still super excited for like Kingdom of the Cursed, but I think I'm going to actually keep that book for my week off of class, which happens to be starting on October 17th. And I might make like a entire vlog just for that one. But I wanted to like update you guys because there's a few things that have happened that are very exciting. And some of them actually kind of hilarious. So you know how I mentioned I was very excited, I wanted to read The Bride Test after finishing The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. And I sat down with all my bookshelves and I was scavenging around to see where it was so I could pick it up and maybe even start reading it. And I looked for like 20 minutes, convinced that I had the book, because a few years ago I went thrifting with my sister and I found a book for like $4 and I left it at the store. And so my stupid brain was looking all over the place for this book that I do not own. So I purchased a used copy off of Amazon. It should be here near the end of October, but I thought it was very funny because I was very frazzled and so confused and kind of going out of my mind, if I am being very honest, because how in this huge book collection do I not own The Bride Test? And how was I so convinced I did own it? You know what I mean? So that happened. And today was the planner pre-sale for the Always Fully Booked planner I talked about at the beginning of the week, which is one of my Christmas presents every year. I order it, but to my parents' house, and I get it on Christmas. And I got the one I wanted. I got the black and white planner with the horizontal layout, and I am very excited. I tried the vertical layout this year and wasn't the biggest fan, so we're switching back to the horizontal one. And I have a lot of plans, like planner plans, which sounds funny, for 2022, so stay tuned. I love planning. I spend so much time every week decorating my planner. I'm not saying it's pretty, but it's fun. And so I love having a completely bookish planner for that. And I wasn't looking on Instagram because I think I mentioned this, I don't have social media on my phone anymore. But today I got an email from Illumicrate saying that there was an add-on for the Afterlight box, which is a quarterly romance box that they started in August of 2021, and I am a subscriber. I'm so happy I got to be a subscriber. It's the best thing ever. And the book for November has already been announced, which I wasn't aware of. It's not a spoiler because it's literally on their Instagram page, and it is All the Feels by Olivia Dade, which is a companion novel to Spoiler Alert. I do own Spoiler Alert. I was gifted it by Emily, but they're doing an add-on for a hardcover UK version of Spoiler Alert with sprayed edges with a digital signed copy, as well as the book for November, which is All the Feels in the UK hardback with sprayed edges. I am freaking out. First of all, those books don't usually come in hardback, so it's super exciting. And the fact that they decided to do an add-on that you could purchase for Spoiler Alert, 100% got it. Like, I clicked so fast. They have enough for all the current subscribers of the box. But like, how exciting and how like wonderfully thought out that was. I'm just so happy, and I really wanted to get All the Feels, so it's good that they're coming out with books in their boxes that I'm already looking forward to. I love that subscription, honestly. So excited. So I think those are all the things I had to say. In 15 minutes, it is the Believathon announcement. I believe Gavin said it was the final Believathon, which kind of breaks my heart, but that is next month. I will be participating in that. And yeah, Pris is having sprints, so I'm using them as cleaning sprints today, and I'll update you guys after Gavin's after Gavin's announcement is over, and I think I might just end the vlog because I work 2 14-hour shifts in a row, and then I'm going to start a new weekly reading vlog. I know this one isn't the best, but I'm really just trying to get in the habit of doing them again and prepping for all the habits I want to take up in 2022. So I'm gonna go. Talk to you later. The Believathon announcement is officially done, and it was the last one, and I'm kind of emotional, but also that announcement video 110% made me giggle and laugh and emotional. I have already printed out all of the playing cards for the readathon. If you have never participated in Believathon, it's a middle grade month-long readathon, and you should join in. You know, it's the last one, gotta make it count. Even if you only start and read one middle grade book in the month. It's the way I discovered I love middle grade, and you know, it means a lot to me as a book reader, and I just love Yavin's channel with all my heart. But yeah, don't know what to do with myself anymore, but I will be closing out the vlog to be able to edit and get it ready for you guys. I know I only finished the Kiss Quotient, which I gave like 4.5 stars. It's still better than nothing. Realistically, I think I need to reassess my goals and create a reading routine, because, spoiler alert, but in 2022, I want to read 100 books. So I need to figure out a way to make that a realistic goal. I'm already starting to plan 2022. So yeah, I'm sorry if it wasn't the best vlog, but I still hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see my journey in trying to complete my October TBR, don't forget to subscribe. Also leave a like for this video, it helps me immensely. And yes, thank you for being here. If you've made it all the way through, don't forget to comment an emoji, and this week I'll ask for a blue emoji if you've made it this far. And I'll see you next week for another vlog, and hopefully with other videos in between. Bye guys, happy reading!